What did you just do? Because you just broke something very dark, like curse. Like you just broke something. It's almost, I'm not even kidding you, but it's getting like you just released some type of negative, darker energy. But it may be technically from somebody, but it's really within yourself. I was called to put this cactus out here, so I'm going to go ahead and move that now. Let's get into your message, but the Holy Spirit was like, put the cactus there. So maybe that was a sign for you. Also, pyrite might be a sign for you, or amber. Whoa. Okay. Angels looking down, judgment call. Holy Spirit, can you just show us? Oh, by the way, giant. Yeah, that's actually so funny. Like, now that this is lifted off of you, whether it's a generational curse, whether it's like an entity, and I don't want to scare anybody, but like almost like possession. And this could be come from many different things. You know, it could come from like certain addictions. You can even be addicted to like adrenaline, anger. There's even the spirit of apathy, which is spirit of I don't care, not caring. Okay, there's a lot of difference. You know, God is God. God is our creator. God is the creator of the universe. But whatever you just did. Maybe you gave your life over to God. Maybe you've been worshiping. Maybe you've been like, whatever you did. Maybe even you went to a shop, a spiritual shop or something around. Hold on one second. Oh my gosh. Maybe you even like have gone somewhere. It's like whatever you just did. This was you here, okay? Super lower vibrational, super lack. You see how they're struggling? It's giving hard times. It's a struggle. But whatever you just did, it's almost like you did something. It could be it's some type of exchange of energy. You could have purchased something. You could have been somewhere. You could have exchanged energy like praying. This could be someone saving you. This could be like, you know, obviously, you know, God saves us, Jesus saves us. But I mean like someone doing that because you invested your time into this. That's literally what happened. And now we have the sun. The light shines again. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing, you may like vampires, but I'm seeing like the sunlight shine through and like the vampires, but you know, in a good way. In a good way. Not in like a burnt to crisp type of way. And it's like whatever was burnt to crisp, let it be burnt to crisp. Go ahead. Thank you so much. What was that though? Let's see if we can get a representation of what exactly that was. It was 5:30. It's 5:33. So 5s and 3s are very significant here. Let's regroup. We need to be specific. Thank you so much. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What was that energy that they had just let go of? What was it though? This is very specific. Honestly, I think you know which one I'm looking for here. But we'll let Holy Spirit do his thing. I can't go as fast with these, okay, guys? I know you saw the people over there. I'm also not the type of person, like, I'm not just gonna, like, rush this. Like, I let the card come forth energetically. It's pulled by energy. I can do it a lot faster, but with the little ones. But we have to wait. I know you've seen the videos where they just start, okay, this one, now flip it over. Oh, and actually, I shouldn't say it like that because I'm not hating on no one's practice. But what I can say is, it's not my practice. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you so much. It's actually really interesting because I was actually called to this before. This is literally a bad omen that you have released, and going forward, you are not going to have this attached to you, with you, on you. It's almost giving, this is also like a lesson, generational thing. This could have been like a type of spirit that followed you guys for generations is what I'm getting. But you have taken time to not only see this, and I'm getting like seeing. So you recognizing this, seeing this also helped break this bad omen, curse. Literally, like that's really something there. Really, really, really is. Oh my gosh, any more messages for this collective? You're gonna be feeling a lot better. Literally the Lovers at the bottom of the deck here. I'm seeing somebody almost like looking down an alleyway, and then they finally go through it, and then on the other side, it's like sunshine and rainbows. Like you've made it through. It's always darkest before the dawn, and we have the Lovers here. And you know, the other card, which is almost the other spectrum of this here, is the Devil. So I'm very, very, which is literally dark. I'm very, very, very happy to see that. All right, going forward with the Chariot here. Two of Cups. Literally going forward with the Chariot here, we have strength. You internally needing to have internal strength, okay? Actual internal strength. You're going to be having internal strength. Also, I literally just heard like chatter, distraction. You don't have to look backwards. Again, literally have the Lovers here. Again, you don't have to look backwards. And it's almost giving like a nervousness. Why is this a nervous? Thank you, Holy Spirit. What do you need to tell them? Don't look backwards. Actually, especially with the Chariot, have strength to continue forward. Don't look backwards. Pain. For some reason, sometimes pain, like you're recovered from this, okay? You're on the up and up, babes. And sometimes pain, like you could have even been addicted to the pain. There was this story about this girl, right? And the girl was actually born in, you know, for lack of better terms, hell. And whenever they pulled her out and they brought her here, which, so I guess in the middle, right? So to speak, she kept burning herself with like actual fire, and it was hurting her. And they were like trying to understand, like, why would you do this? Why would you do this? And she like almost missed the pain. Okay. So don't go backwards with this. See how this does not look fun? Don't go backwards with this. Okay. All right. Last but not least, enlightened. Freedom. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you so much. Last but not least, keep this in mind. Okay. By the way, this is the first time using this deck. Love it. And yes, it was very shuffled and cleansed before. Last but not least. You may even notice that things are clearer. Judgment upside down, I was seeing. Queen of Swords. So this is you in a very clear mind, a very logical mind. So yeah, I think you're definitely, this is extremely intelligent and observant. So yeah, you're definitely going to be in a much clearer, more clarity type of place. Especially when it comes to certain mental realizations lately around the Emperor. Wow. Last but not least, I think the Holy Spirit is saying that is it. That is it. That is it. I'm going to say the last thing, you know, for guidance-wise is definitely, you are intelligent. Let yourself be intelligent. You don't need to overwhelm your brain with your emotions, okay? Because you can feel something, like you've been through a lot, like we've been talking about. But don't second guess what your brain knows because of your feelings, okay? So when you already know something and you have clarity, don't emotionally confuse yourself. And then we have the clarity with the Sun. You know what it is. This is, you're going into positivity. Sometimes, you know, it's hard because you haven't had a lot of this, okay? But it's going to be okay. The best is yet to come. And peace, love, and mucho, mucho light. Mucho, mucho light.